Hello and welcome to week 20 of the FrankenScrap Crochet Along, and this week we're making the brick stitch. So this is a double crochet stitch that has a slight texture to it that makes it look like panels of bricks. So to make this piece you're going to be starting with a foundation chain of 32. So to start the brick stitch we're going to be making a double crochet in the 4th chain from a hook. So I've already put a stitch marker into the 1st chain for my hook because our turning chain counts as our first stitch. Okay, and then for row 1 we're just going to be making a double crochet in each stitch across. So this stitch alternates between rows of double crochet and rows of single crochet. So row 1 is all double crochet. Okay, and there's my last double crochet of my row. And now I'm going to turn and chain 1. Okay, so row 2 is a row of single crochet. So I'm going to make a single crochet in the 1st chain from my hook. I'm going to pop a stitch marker in. And for the rest of this row, bar the final stitch, we're going to be working in the front loop only. So in the front loop only of the rest of your stitches, make single crochet all the way across until you get to the last stitch of the row. So just get into that front loop, and I find it helps if you just pull the first loop out. Definitely helps if you have nails for this. I'm just going to work in that front loop only. All single crochet. So when you get to the last stitch of the row, make a regular single crochet through both loops. Okay, and then return. So you'll see this ridge across here with your unused loops from your single crochet. You're going to turn and chain 1. So we're going to make a double crochet turning chain in the 1st stitch of the row. I'll make 2 single crochet there. Okay, never mind. Right, so we turned chain 1 and made our double crochet turning chain, and then we're going to make a double crochet in the 2nd stitch. So turning chain, then double crochet. Next we're going to make an extended double crochet in the unused loop in the row below. So we're going to start here. So yarn over and push your hook through the unused loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Then yarn over and pull through the 1st loop only. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So the first time you yarn over, you're only pulling through 1 loop, and that makes your double crochet just stand up that little bit higher. And that's why it's called the extended double crochet. So now we're going to make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And then our next stitch will be another extended double crochet made in the unused loop in the row below. So hook into the unused loop, just push it under there, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop only, and then we're going to finish as a double crochet. So just yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And you'll see that it just sits slightly in front. I think this stitch works better with like a stiff yarn than a softer one, as you'll see the texture better. Right, so we're going to that's the repeat. 3 double crochet, then make an extended double crochet in the unused loop, 3 double crochet, extended double crochet again. You keep doing that all the way across, and then when you have 3 stitches left, which should be after you've done an extended double crochet, you're just going to make a double crochet, regular double crochet in the last 3 stitches. And that's row 3 complete. Row 4 is a repeat of row 2, so it's the single crochet row. Turn, chain 1 and make a single crochet in the first stitch using both loops. And then for every other stitch across the row until you reach the last stitch, you're going to make a single crochet using the front loops only. Just make a single crochet just in that front loop and leave the back loop to form that ridge that we're going to work our extended double crochet into. All the way across the row. And then when you get to the last stitch, make a regular single crochet through both loops. And then turn. So row 5, we're going to be making our extended double crochets again, but we're going to stagger it so that it's going to sit in between. So there's your extended double crochets before. We're going to make one that sits up here right in the middle, so it looks like a row of bricks. That's where the name of the stitch comes from. So you turn, chain 1 and make a double crochet turning chain in the first stitch. Okay. And I'm going to make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So just regular double crochets in the top loops. 1, 2 and 3. And our next stitch will be an extending double crochet. So yarn over into the unused loop in the row below, make an extending stitch. So yarn over, you only pull through 1 loop first and then finish as a regular double crochet. Okay, and then make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 3, and then make another extending double crochet in the next stitch. So yarn over, hook into the unused loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop only, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 to make your extending stitch. And then make a double crochet in the last stitch of the row. So again, it's the same repeat, you're just starting and finishing a little differently. Make 3 double crochet, make an extending stitch, make 3 double crochet, make an extending stitch. And after your last extending stitch of the row, you'll make a double crochet in the last stitch. And that makes your stitches staggered, so it gives you this brick look. So for the rest of the brick stitch, you're going to be repeating rows 2 to 5. 2, 3, 4 and 5 you repeat until you get as many rows as you need. To finish your brick piece, you're going to be repeating rows 2 to 5 until you have 31 rows in total. After you've made row 31, you can cut off and weave in your ends, and then it's time to join this piece to the rest of your FrankenScrap. If you need to see where this piece goes, you can click the link beneath this video and it will take you to the blog post where there's full instructions on how to join this piece to the rest of it. And then once you've joined, that's week 20 complete. So thank you for joining in, and don't forget the Facebook group is there if you need to ask any questions or just want to connect with your fellow FrankenScrappers. Thank you for joining in, and I shall see you next week for the next piece. Bye for now.